a worse child of hell than they are. They're going from city to city, man, with the airplane and all that bullshit that they were doing. People, do you think that the elder apostles of any of the elders, the Saquon bishops, the Saquonium, do you think that they would be confounded by a television host in Jamaica or wherever you were? Come on, man. Even that guy was reproving you concerning the tribulation, man. You are teaching things that are not to be taught, man. While you know better, because you were teaching the name of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, man, when it comes to Nate. But you took that bag, man, most likely. Making video clips with all types of Masonic, even your aprons, the Masonic aprons is on some of your garments, man. And that's also what I wanted to go into. A man's apparel showed what he is. You show that you belong to certain fraternities. You show, because you have the blue wall and all that. Hey, it's not fucked up. Yeah, you can be in the police force or whatever. You had Jake being in the. Look at Cornelius, man. Look at now how people were in the army, brothers were in the army and now teaching the truth, man, in sincerity. So that's not the point. The point is the side that you're choosing and the pride that you are decking yourself with, man. That's going off, man. How can you just push away your elders, man? Saying like, oh, we came with the 12 tribes, or I came with the 12 tribes breakdown. I am basically your congregation saying that you are Elijah. You are basically John the Baptist then too. That you are Abba Bivens. That you are that's crazy, man. You did not do that. You learned from him, man. And how dare you? This crazy, man. People are delusional, man. How can you learn from someone that's on? You can see it. Everyone can see that you came after. They're witnesses, and still you come into us in the spirit to be like, no, I was that. I'm that guy. While you learn from someone else. That's crazy, man. That's really, people are bugging out, man. Waxing worse and worse. The scriptures are 100%, man. That shit. That's crazy. To me, it's you shouldn't be surprised, but hey, Mosai jacked them up for a while. Then he came back with a big hoo-ha, whatever. The bishop! And the yeah, don't and he came out like this on the stage, and you saw that shit, man. Unbelievable, man. And all them people, like the Christian confused smile, like, welcoming him in. Yeah, man. Bishop was going off. The apostle of the hall, putting him in there. Yeah, pathetic, man, for trying to yeah, it's crazy, man. But the Most High sees you. You forget that, man. Y'all forgetting that, man. But yeah, read the Acts.
Okay. This is the book of Acts, chapter 4, verse
Galatians 6 and 3, actually.
verse 12. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved.
Yeah, man, so neither is there salvation in any other, for there's none other name given under heaven among men whereby we must be saved. And that name is Yahweh Basham Yahushai, man. That's it, man.
Galatians 7.
Yeah, read it.
It's the book of Galatians chapter 6 verse 3. For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself.
Yeah, man. A lot of people come in the spirit like they think they about it or whatever. But you're really nothing, man. You're not that dude, man. You're putting yourself there, man. Let other men, of course, other men need to praise you, not your own. Oh, one guy says like, oh, you might be Elijah. No, man. That young guy doesn't know shit, man. He just stepped out of his damn diapers, man. And then you have people like Sakari jumping on it. Yeah, this is his opinion. Fuck your opinion, man. We're not here to give our opinions, man. We are here to do the work of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, man. not to fucking put out some opinion. I feel like that's effeminate, man. I feel like I'm not fuck your feelings, man. I feel like that this, that, and the third. Those words incite fucking fights in certain houses, man. I feel like you feel like hit the fucking door. I feel like you should feel like cooking up some fucking dinner. You should feel like someone that, identify yourself as a fucking bitch that cleans the house. You know? If you want to identify with someone or something, but that's that's also that folly, man. But it's just a joke. But yeah, people, man, I identify as blah 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 blah. Yeah, Jake pulling up in the bathroom somewhere of females. Yeah, I identify as a female now or whatever. You know, showing you this is bullshit. And one guy pulls up, I identify as broccoli man. I'm broccoli man. If you don't accept me as that, then you're being
anti-broccoli man.
Anti-broccoli, or you're being racist or whatever. That's what you get with this bullshit, man. It's confusion. But yet, while this party is going on, he is still continuing his plan, man. That's what it is, man. They still signing laws. They still looking how they can. Now you have the monkeypox. Mm-hmm. And where did it come from? From fucking Africa.
Yeah, that's where they started it.
Yeah. That's why. But this the funny part. Esau cooks his things up, and then he calls it the monkeypox.
Give it to Jay.
Yeah.
And then he says like it originated there in Africa. So what is he saying? He's telling the world that these fucking monkeys, they came out of that came the monkeypox, because you have out from China, China. They had their the C19, right? But now you have the monkeypox.
Yep.
What are they calling monkeys? Esau is mocking you, and yet he is putting a certain thing out there to perpetuate his agenda, man.
Yeah. And all the photos that he show you, you see only Jake skins with the monkeypox.
Yeah.
I didn't see no Edomite. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. So who is he targeting, man? And that's that's the funny thing, man. And before that, you had another one with the Omi something crown.
Mm-hmm.
There was like a South African chick, and she was 33 after they dropped the number 33 in there. I made a video about it.
Gone.
It was gone. She was the first to find it out, and it was something with 33. I was like, you making it too easy now, man. Come on, man. It's too easy, man. Too easy, man. We see you, man, Esau, man. Don't you know we can see you? Unbelievable, man. You're doing things, but certain things you're doing without shame. Basically, that's what, don't you know, I can see you. But, we make a joke out of it. He's doing things openly for the ones that can see, they see it, man. That's just what it is, man. We see you. Other people might be blinded, by all the bread and circus, and, we can go to things again. We checking you out, man. No matter what you're throwing out there. If Beyonce is coming, or if fucking they resurrected, they put Tupac in so-called his spirit in another body or whatever. They could come with some fucking bullshit to have people go, worshiping that motherfucker, and then sign certain laws to get your ass in the camp, in the concentration camp, in how you call them now, rehabilitation camp. My bad. It's for your own good, right?
Yeah. Give it the fancy name.
Yeah, just give it a good name, and then these idiots will step into it. You saw it in Australia, right? Australia. You saw already how they got down over there with the yellow lines and all that bullshit. People pull up. Yeah, people pull up. Hey, man, it's just a test run, man. And people are bugging out there too. A lot of people now, also these celebrities, by the way, these rappers are being shot down. Hey, man, shut up, man. These celebrities being, they're bugging out, even in the fitness industry. Some guy jumped out of a window He was well known. He had millions of followers, on crystal meth. But a lot of these bodybuilders, they go from anabolics, steroids, to hardcore dope, man. They're bugging the hell out. You see, everywhere, people are being judged, man. Rappers being thrown in, Young Thug in prison, you know? Now it ain't funny no more, right? Wear the dress now, nigga.
You're gonna wear the dress now, nigga.
That's what they're gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh, you're that guy that was out there on the internet with that fucking dress on, right?
Fresh fish.
Yeah.
Hey, man. You gonna be scared in there, man.
There's no lubrication over there, man. There's spit.
Hey. Hey, that guy that was...
He made a song called Panda also, right?
Yeah, that's about the child...
Panda.
No, that is not his
Which
song.
one was Panda?
It's about child molestation.
That was not Young Thug.
No, that was not Young Thug.
Young Thug is about, that guy that was openly, one of the, openly sodomized, man.
Sodomite.
But, can you
He
read
said
that
Young
one?
Thug.
Oh, you read the Acts? Can you read
Jeremiah is still here. Jeremiah 10.
Yeah, read that one.
Uh,
Because that concerning the name, which that English or Grecian, that ain't it, man. He uses that. This is what if you leave the letter J off, goes to a whole other deity. If you read about what we just went into, Acts, when Saul heard the later Apostle Paul heard the voice in the Hebrew tongue. That's what you should think about. He heard the name of the Lord in the Hebrew tongue, so his name could not have been Jesus, because that's not Hebrew. It's simple. Read.
This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 6. For as much as there is none like unto thee, O Yahweh
Salakia.
Hashem Yahushai.
Salakia. It's chapter 10, huh?
Come,
First one.
come. This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord spake it unto you, O house of Israel. Thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
Yeah, so verse 2 again.
Come.
This is to the children of Israel. So the Most High Yahweh told his people, do not go into whom? What did he say?
Thus said Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, learn not the way of the heathen.
Learn not the way of the heathen. Are the Grecians? Who are they? Are they the children of Israel, or are they heathen? They are heathen. So when you go into Alexander the Great and that whole empire from there, we learned the way of the Grecians, man. Even the Apostle Paul, he was teaching our people to stay away from these damn from Greek mythology, man. The Hellenists taking the Greek customs, but the Apostle Paul was the apostle to be a light to the Gentiles, right? So to be a light to show them, like, hey, what you're doing is not good. These dumb idols, they led you away into being a Gentile. Like in 1 Corinthians, 12 and 2. So that's something that we need to leave off. Can you get 1 Corinthians 12 and 2? So read that one again, verse 1 and 2.
This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord spake unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
So learn not the way of the heathen. So here you have the Most High saying to his people, do not learn the way of the heathen, but yet those who call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. And there's none other name given among heaven whereby men must be saved. Saul, the Apostle Paul, heard the voice in the Hebrew tongue. something ain't lining up. Here we have it, the Hebrew tongue. That's the original language, because the Lord. Can you get that in Hebrews 7 and 14? The Lord, he is a real Jew from the tribe of Yahweh, from the tribe of Judah. So him speaking in he has a certain bloodline. He's speaking in his native tongue, Hebrew. So if you say your name in your own language, that would not be Jesus, because that is way later. That's what we have received, man. That name, and that was obviously not the name, because you feel the difference if you take a look at when you were praying in that name, you know, in the name of Jesus, and when you pray in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, it's a total different vibration. You feel closer. You feel like this is it. You know, first with me, which was from the GOCC, they had Ahaya and Yeshaya, which is off. But I already felt like, oh, you know, this is something else. But then I was, going in it, boom, 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 and came to Great Mills, and then I heard Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. That was it, man. So again, the Lord saying to his people, do not go into the way, learn not the way of the heathen. We have our own law, statutes, and commandments. Why? The Most High is dealing with us, not with these other nations. That's what we read in the beginning. So why would he give his only begotten son a heathen name? It makes no sense. We need to, so when we glorify the Lord, we're going to annoy him at the same time by calling in a heathen name? It makes no damn sense, man. The Most High is not the author of confusion. We need to pray in the true names, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. It's very important. Can you get the Acts of the Proverbs 18? And I asked you a scripture?
Yeah, 1 Corinthians.
Yeah, can you read that?
1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 2. Ye know that ye were Gentiles, carried away unto these dumb idols, even as you were led.
So you know that you were Gentiles. Why? Because of this damn nonsense, all these philosophies out there, man, all these other gods that are not even gods. We worshiping the things made by our own hands. The creature made a creation of wood and stone and painted it with diverse colors and worship it like it's something to be worshipped, while he himself is better than that thing that he created. Like the book of Wisdom of Solomon says, man, in Wisdom of Solomon 15. It's total nonsense. It is stupidity, man. The Most High be, here we have the ultimate power, but yet you give your glory to a fucking stone. Or to a tree that the fucking dog pissed against, man. That some animal pissed and shit in front of, man. It makes no damn sense. It's just wood, man. You make tables, chairs, and all that of it, man. It makes no damn sense. People need to wake up, man. It's high time to wake out of sleep, man. That one is so cool. Yeah, can you read that one?
God, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, the righteous runneth into it and is safe.
Yeah, so the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, is a strong tower. The righteous running into it and is safe. You know? Can you read Sirach 17 and 10?
It's the book of Sirach.
Of Salach, yeah, 17 and 10.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 17, verse 10. And the elect shall praise his holy name.
And the elect shall praise his holy name. Because his name is above all names, man. We need to call upon the true name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. It's very important, man. Why? Even in the times to come, if you can go to Psalm 33, verse 18. Do you have something there?
I have
Hebrews. Yes, verse 7 and the Lord sprang forth out of Judah. 7 and 14.
This is Hebrews chapter 7, verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah, of which tribe Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood.
Yeah, so the Lord, his bloodline is of the tribe of Judah. All the way back to King David, man. He's of the seed of David, as the scriptures say, man. Just like if you go into his parents. So this is something that you need to put together with the things that we just spoken about, man. You cannot call upon the Lord while you heard him. You know, you have people that are freaking 007 when it comes to, you know, other men's business, but yet the things that you need to know of, you don't get it. These people are so creative when it comes to, you know, them going into other people's business. I heard that Felicia said that, Keisha said that, she said that, he said that, me. You know? Busybodies, man. Daddlers, blah, 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 blah. Talking all types of shit that they shouldn't be talking about. Invest your time in something, you know, that can save your life, man. But it's all y'all with the song, man. Yeah, read.
33 and 21, right?
You started 18.
God. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 33, verse 18. Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy.
So the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, that hope in his mercy, that have that faith in him, man. Because the Most High is trustworthy. Okay?
To deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine.
Yeah, man, because the famine is coming. You already see, you know, the test runs when the C-19 popped off. Shit was empty. You know, everyone buying toilet paper, candy. All types of, that's how you see the stupidity of these people. People were buying candy and all types of bullshit, man. That aisle was emptied out, man. But yet bread was there.
Yeah, that was right
And
there.
water.
And
Water was there. All these rice waffles and all that shit. That's how you see how stupid these people are, man. That's how you sometimes I think, like, if you are like a wicked ruler, if you are like the wicked right now, you know, and you see these people taking all that shit, you'd be like, man, these people deserve this shit, man. It's just like the scriptures say about the one that worship the idol, and the one that create the idol, and the one that worship it. Both are workers of evil, man, and they deserve every thing that comes to them, man. It's meat for them, man. You deserve it, cause you're stuck on stupid, man. People can tell you whatever you want. No, I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm gonna sit before my idol. You know? People are stupid, man. Come.
Our soul waited for the Lord, he is our help and our shield. For our hearts shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name.
Our hearts shall rejoice in him because we have trusted in his holy name. Holy means sanctified, set apart. It's above all. You cannot name, look, you have God, which is the title. You know, which goes into power. You know, the Most High is the Most High. That's not a name. Yahweh is his name. And his name means he exists. Because he is. You know, so that's what it is. And the names, people have names for everything. Even for their favorite attributes or whatever they have in the house. For their cars. But the Most High doesn't have a name. Satan has a name. Everyone, you know, and his mama got a name, and then you respect their name, but when it comes to the Most High, I call him whatever I feel like calling him. That's disrespectful, man. That makes no damn sense. But you will find out the hard way, and that's another thing concerning that Nate. This man pushing the name Christ, the same name that the enemies push upon us, and yet he's the wisest man of the earth, or one of the wisest men. He got jacked up. Now he's back on his feet. Now he's waving back at it worse than before, man. Now he wants that. See, he be like, oh yeah, man, people, I was like, hey, cool, man. If he back and y'all decide he repents, hey, the scriptures talk about the angels rejoice when one sinner repents. You know, if you have 99, 100 sheep and one is lost and is found again, you know, you will rejoice over that one sheep more than over the rest because the rest are already there. You will be happy to find that lost sheep that you will be like, oh man, I'm gonna lose this one. This thing's heavy, man. These people, that's another.
It's there, man.
Nowadays it's dope.
That's there also.
Yes, from all sides, man. You know, demons be like, hey. Another vagabond, man. With a painted ass beard. You saw him like. You see it, man? The demon be like, and then he was like, yeah. People bug it out, man. You see spirits on these people, man. You see it. Spirits on them, man. Same thing with people that are cutting themselves in the arm and all that. It's all spirits, man. People have a legion on them, man. And lesser, lesser demons that are vexing them. That's what it is, man. But what did you have there? Yeah, can you read the last part again?
Okay. For our heart, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 33, verse 21. For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name.
Yeah, man. So his name is set apart. It's holy. You cannot call the Most High whatever you want. We read that in the book of Acts. You know, there's one name given among under heaven. You know, among men, whereby we must be saved, man. To roughly paraphrase it, it's not just you calling and naming the Most High whatever you. If you are being called something else than your name, say your name is Peter and people call you Franz. Or Piotr. Piotr is, by the way, the Polish or Russian version of Peter. But even then, we worked with a Polish guy, and he wanted to be called by his own name, and that makes sense. Because if you, let's say, let's just say like your name is Ben, and people are calling you Ari. Hey Ari, what's going on? Or you're gonna be like, hey, you talk to me, but you feel like someone's talking to you, but yet it's confusion. Hey Ari, hey, my name is Ben, man. Yeah. Hey Ari, you're gonna be, hey man, didn't you hear me? My name is. Look, why do people have certain name plates to direct questions to a certain person? But if you call that guy has his name Ben here, but you call that man, John or John or whatever, Jonah, you're gonna be like, hey, I have my name here. People get vexed when fucking Starbucks get their name wrong. They make videos about that shit. Yeah, Starbucks got my name wrong again. Next time I'm gonna do boo boo. But yet the Most High, you can give him whatever name you want. Fucking idiot. You a damn idiot, man. And that's how you see the hypocrisy of our people, the stupidity, the sottishness of our people, man. If that's even a word. Yeah, I think so. People are sottish, man. Stupid children, man. Stuck on stupid. They don't want to repent. But then, hey, you're going to be judged, man. That's going to be the outcome, man. Because now, the Most High is reaching out his hand. And people are not regarding it. Because you're taking shit lightly because you have shit to do. But when the shit closes down, wait till the internet shuts down, man. Hey, it's gonna wait till they start to shut down these social media platforms. People were murdered, were committing suicide because certain stores, their favorite restaurant was closed for a while, for a few months. That was enough for these weak people to jump off of fucking buildings, man. Or to slit their throats, or to OD on some medication. Let alone when real things are starting to pop off, man. When you're hungry, when you see your little brother crying, or your sister crying, your mother crying, or whatever, we are being prepared to the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. We know through the spirit, to the scriptures, that we are going to be fed. Yahweh desires if we do the things that are well pleasing unto Him. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So, wanted to go back to Second Ezra. Yeah, man. Yeah, the spirit, man. Can you get Second Ezra 14, verse start at 14.
14 and 14.
Yeah, and then till verse 16. Can you get Second Ezra 5? Can you get Matthew 24 and 7? Or
Nu?
yeah, 24/7. See you being like, you have a lot of people that got the belly thing going on, man.
Moet je nou?
Ja, als je hem hebt.
Kan. Matthew chapter 24 verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
Yeah, man. You can continue. You see, nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. So you have different nationalities, different people going against each other, kingdom against kingdom. You see now Russia, you see the Ukraine, you see the EU, NATO in the EU, these damn devils, they clogging together and they coming up against Putin, man. But they all in the same fucking category. They all the enemies. They all, the most of them are Edomites, So this beast system, this beast, they eventually, of course, they're going to crumble because they need to fall, according to Daniel, the 2nd chapter. But at the end of the day, now it's just confusion and distraction. Because you had, even here, you had with the Johan Derksen, with the supposedly put the candle up some bitch her vagina. There's worse shit happening in Hilversum, man. The equivalent of Hollywood. They call it Hollywood. They've been doing that shit, man. They have goois matras, everyone fucking each other and stuff. Now it's being through you have like a YouTube channel. I don't even want to mention their names because they're a bunch of idiots, but they are exposing them. They are talking about these celebrities. Their children are now being turned out. You had like one guy that his son has long hair and now is going through life as a female or whatever. That's the things that they need to be doing, to be on, to be playing in carré like a big ass. It's like Broadway in America. Fucking bitches. These people be, even when I was growing up, people around me were smoking. I was not smoking, but people around me were smoking, and they were saying like, "Hey man, this shit is." If you compare it, like from then to now,
days, yeah, man.
Everyone that smoked, they're saying like, "This shit is next level, man."
Some steroid shit.
Yeah, same. It's that genetically modified weed, man.
Mm-hmm.
Esau's putting that angel dust and all that, making people junkies, man. Bugging them out, vexing them with more demons, man. But you see now, this even the smell is like, your nose is like,
It's ready.
yeah, man, it's like, we going through Royal Rumble here, man.
They crossbreed
Yeah.
two types that's been crossbred. So it's a crossbreeding of a crossbreeding. It's crazy.
Yeah, these people, in everything that they do, they go deep, man, in wickedness, man. Like Psalm 64 and 4 and down says, man. But can you continue reading?
Gone. Verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
Yeah, man, the persecutions are coming, man. You already see, they've been trying it in these newspapers. We be like, yeah, whatever, make videos about it, cut them up, and we keep it moving, man. Because they so-called scholars, but, they couldn't even get the fact right that, Herod wanted to slay the children under 2 years old, man, to get Yahushai, to also slay the Lord, man. But of course he failed, so Yeah, continue. Oh, you had something?
Yeah, Second Esther 15 and 15.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Read it.
For the sword and the destruction
Yeah,
draweth.
start at 14.
Second Esther chapter 15 verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Yeah, man. Swords no, swords are nowadays you have, if you look up the word sword, it goes into the military, because Esau's using his military, but also in this, you see the sword going into weaponry, man. You know, having a literal sword or a knife or something that you can, hurt another person with. And that's what you see, man. You already see that that hatred is also being roused up to the next level. You see a damn little devil, with a horsewhip or something, on the door of a Jake. You know, you have to be really showing temperance, not kick that fucking little devil in his face, man.
Hey, it is true, man. Because the last time on my job, it wasn't Jake. He came from how you call it, Accent Bureau, you know. He was driving, and he came out of the pocket. Yeah, he came out of the pocket and was playing. Then three little, either my devil, there was like, hey, a dirty nigger in a car. Hey, he want to hit us. And I was like, hey man, I was like, hey man, I'm gonna, but I was in the close of my job, so I was like, hey man, but I was a little far, and I shouted like, hey, fuck you fucking little devils. You know what I'm saying?
That's a person, man.
Yeah, man.
Go up that bold head, mocking Elisha while he was mourning. Hey, that is a curse. 2 she-bears came, man. So those children are gonna get it as well, man. They're mocking themselves, man.
Yeah, and just to add on what you were telling about the young boy, then the father went to the house of the young boy to tell what he was doing. And
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Because someone, had the urge to really tell a story, saying it was heavy upon the heart, So yeah, man, that's what I wanted to say, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Tawada for giving me this moment. I would like to thank you. No, but it's, certain things pop in your mind, I understand, but it is what it is. So, yeah, I'm back. No, I'm messing with you, man. I'm messing with you. And then he want to mess me up too, man. Again, then what it was? I was like, man, you really want to add to my story? I wasn't even finished. How you gonna add to something, man? I wasn't even finished. Because if the story is finished, then you can add upon that story, man. Yeah.
Because he was thought, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
with the story.
Yeah. So what I was trying to say, this little devil, he went to the house of a Jake with a whip, like a horse whip, something to that effect, and he, striking the door, being a little devil. Then the father went to the house of this little devil to address his, the little demon, his father. Then the man pulled out a gun, man. This man is crazy, man. So that shows you that these people, that hatred is really in them. And when you go to the door for a normal conversation, because it was on video, then that other demon starts to shout and basically pull the strap, as they say on the internet. That's what they're doing, man. With swords in their hands, and it's gonna be way worse than this. Because it's gonna be a time that these devils are gonna be so scared that they're gonna shoot, man, and they're gonna be or super scared or so full of hatred, blinded by their hatred, that they are actually gonna pull the trigger and aim and shoot, man. While that child was wrong. Well, how you can go to someone's door with a horse whip and beat on the door? What kind of bullshit is that, man? And then that's not normal behavior. It doesn't matter if it's a whip or if it's a stick or whatever.
He was demanding that order. He wanted the daughter to come out.
Yeah, now you can, if you may add, you can add it to the story, the details. So he said the daughter to what?
He wanted the daughter. He wanted them to give him.
The devil
the
wanted that daughter.
Yeah, little boy. Came for the daughter.
These people are totally bugged out, man. But can you continue? Second Esdras 15, verse
what's the second Esdras?
15.
Come. One second.
So you see that this world, but the love of many shall wax cold, man. There's a lot of things that are going on, but while this is going on, the end of this world is also being ushered in, man. Whether these people believe it or not. Okay?
Verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the cause of their actions shall stand in their power.
Yeah, I mean, you see that with all these uproars of the people going out on the streets and protest against the governments, you know, and now they coming with another thing. If you have an electric car, a large like SUV, look, these batteries are heavy as shit, so the car's going to be heavy. Now they want you, you know, they want to come with the thing that you need to get your truck license, you know, to drive a damn SUV. So that's another. So now they're forcing you, like 2025, they don't want any vehicles out there to be, you know, with gas. That's their plan. So here you have it, that they're pushing this agenda. Now they want to ask you. Now they want to ask you to get another license. So there's another, you know, 1,000. Yeah, I think the trucker license is expensive, man. Yeah. It's not something that you just can get like that.
All the codes and the theory.
Yeah, then you have to go again, the theory, you have to study again. And people with old age, the theory, they're making it harder and harder. So they're making it harder for the people to understand. Yeah, we're reading the Bible. We lezen de Bijbel, we're reading the Bible.
Ik lees de Bijbel ook.
Ja, goed. Heel goed.
Zo, elke dag Bijbel lezen.
Wat zei je?
Elke dag Bijbel lezen.
Ja, heel goed, man. Goed.
Dank je, halleluja.
Dat is goed, nee, dankjewel. Alright, so, yeah, man, so Esau is you know, vexing the people more and more. He's tricking the people in the spirits because he's breaking them down so he can, you know, bring in his own plans. And you will accept everything in that moment because you're desperate for some relief. Just like when you look at our people, yeah, it's better in Egypt. Now, basically, you were in hardcore bondage, man. So how much more now? You have this so-called freedom. Esau takes it away from you for a while. And then he says, like, oh, the only thing you have to do is take this MOTB, the mark of the beast. People are going to be fighting to get in line, man. They even fought, you know, they were disappointed to
have to wait for the.
Yeah. Oh, I'm lucky because I was here since the morning, so I could get the jump shot. I'm like, oh man, you're such an idiot, man. My mind. Yeah.
Germany, because in Germany certain jump shots were available here. Now.
Yeah. I'm looking at these people. I'm like, this is the. Oh man.
Yeah, that female Saskia de Brij or something.
Claudia de Brij.
Claudia de Brij.
Yeah.
She went to New York because one of them vaccines was not able.
We can't use that V word.
One of the jumps.
One of the V, one of the points, death points, whatever.
Oh yeah, one of the Michael Jordan jump shots was not available.
3 pointers.
They changed the rules now. They got the 4-point line, man.
Okay.
You know, if you take this shot, you know the 4-point line now, man.
That fadeaway jump shot.
Yeah. It is a fadeaway, man, because people are just languishing, they're like getting sick.
Oh, Ericsson. Ericsson is such a great man. Oh.
Hey, there's a lot of people out there that are dropping dead, man.
You
know, playing dead, so-called, right? They play dead. No, they are dead. They are dead. I'm gonna fucking lie. But certain people walk around in the most ridiculous clothing, man. Ongelooflijk. Yeah, read.
This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 12. Wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon.
Come. Read on.
Come. Verse 13. Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking coming suddenly at an instant.
You're gonna get what you deserve, man. If we correct us a little bit more, yeah, that's basically.
That's basically it. Huh?
Yeah,
Because
you're
what you
gonna.
was going into, like that they trust in oppression. You know,
Yeah.
the people are trusting in.
And you can get in Isaiah. Isaiah, I thought reminded me of that. Isaiah 19. Oh, no, that's Salakia. Isaiah. Yeah, this is Isaiah 19. And there's another one. And there's another thing. Because the Most High will put all these people against each other, man.
Mm.
Isaiah, Isaiah 19, verse 2.
See, you can start at one, but there's another one that I wanted, man. Let me look it up. Yeah, read that one.
This is Isaiah chapter 19, verse 1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it.
Yeah, man. When the day of the Lord comes, the Lord is going to come with his chariots. He's going to destroy this place, man. You know, the Babylon. Okay?
And will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
Yeah, man. Everything, you know. Can you get Matthew 12 and can you get Matthew 12 and 26? And Haggai 2 and 22. Okay, you get Haggai 2 and 22. You can read it. And this is beautiful because this Deuteronomy 30 and 7, the Egyptians against the Egyptians are oppressors. You know, these Edomites are likened to the Assyrians and to these Egyptians. You know, because we've both been in captivity in both these people, their rulership, man, during their rulership. So you see that now they're going at each other. This thing is crumbling down. Okay?
Verse 3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to wizards.
Yeah, man. And this is not going to help them anymore because the Most High will break the staff of these damn devils, man. He will take away all of their power and their rulership, and also their ability of getting that information through their familiar spirits, man. Because that's Isaiah 47 goes into that as well, you know. But I wanted something. You have to Matthew.
Matthew?
Matthew this?
Yeah, 12:26. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse 26. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand?
Yeah, man. So you know this. Of course, they said of the Lord, like, you know, you're Baal-zebub, and so if Satan is divided against Satan, how can his kingdom stand? It's the same way of how these devils are fighting among each other. They can't stand like this, man. You know? Can you get Daniel too? Oh, it's already 6 o'clock, man. What else did you add there?
Haggai 2 and 22.
Yeah, read.
Haggai 2 and 22. And I will overthrow the throne of kingdoms, and I will destroy the strength of the kingdoms of the heathen, and I will overthrow the chariots and those that ride in them, and the horses and their riders shall come down, every one by the sword of his brother.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be warfare, man. It's gonna be confusion. These people are gonna go down, man. It's gonna be over with.
You want me to finish also 2 Esdras 15?
No, you don't have to go there. Let me go into. Can you get Ezekiel 20, 24 and 12? Can you get what that you done? Jeremiah.
Beginning of
10.
second Ezra and 14, met 14 en 14.
Yeah, read that one.
Kan.
Can you
This
get
is-
yeah, I want to go into what it's kijken naar de title. But yeah, read that one.
This is second Ezra chapter 14,
Jeremiah.
verse 14. Let go throw the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature. Let me read it again. This is second Ezra chapter 14, verse 14. Let go throw the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature.
Yeah, man. So you need to let go of the mindset of this world, man. You know, you need to just like back when we was talking about Omni Man teaching the son, like, hey, this world, this we have a greater purpose, man. And we it's the same thing with us. We serve Yahweh Basham Yahushai because we have a greater purpose than these numbskulls that are walking the earth, just following their lusts. What's that going to lead to? To death, man. It's futile, man. To walk, it's nonsense to walk like that, man. It brings in nothing. All your battling against the truth is futile, man. You can't win, man. You know. You can't win, man. The Lord will do what He has said that He will do. He will give the glory into His Son, Yahushai, and also to His people, man. Because in the land of our captivities, if you can get that in Joel 2 and 19, Salaki Zephaniah 2 and 19, read on. You have the second Ezra 5 and 1, okay?
Yeah. Verse 15. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times.
Come on, read on.
For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Yeah, man, greater evils that you have seen happen shall be done hereafter. So in the time of Ezra was already a lot of crazy shit going on. Even Ezra was like, can the Most High, speed this thing up, and through the angel Uriel, he got rebuked, man. The Most High does whenever he feels like doing things because he knows what he's doing. The Most High's mind is far higher than our mind, man. I can't even, by saying that, I already feel like I'm not giving the Most High enough glory. The Most High, you can't put the Most High in a box, man. That's why you can never praise Him and thank Him enough. Like the book of Sirach 43 states, man. 43 and 30. But, continue. Oh, Salakia, that's basically it for that thing. Can you go to the second Ezra 5 and 1, all the Ezras, because I wanted to go to...
Second Ezra chapter 5 and 1. Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come, that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith.
You see that, so in this time, you already see certain signs popping off, man. You see that destruction needs to come also, man, if you read these scriptures, man. Read on.
But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago.
Yeah, man. So you see that, can you read it again? Can you get Matthew 24 and 12?
But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago.
Yeah, you see, so iniquity, it will go to the next level, man. It will not be like back in the days. It will be worse because now more, there's a lot of shit being bombarded into this world through the social media, all types of the radio, billboards, and the end is coming, man. And this is gonna be like these devils love a big bang, but the ultimate big bang is coming, man. The multiple big bangs are coming, man. These ICBM missiles, man. multiple spirits are here because they are teaching children to do witchcraft, man. We are bored. You have different movies with I never like to watch them fucking witchcraft shit, man. You know, they go, you know, in the fucking bullshit language. Because just like with the children, when you are a child, they let you say certain things, which also go fucking straight into witchcraft, man. You know? That abracadabra bullshit and all that, what they saying, it goes all into witchcraft. It's not a game, man. Esau knows what he is doing, and now he's teaching you by putting a series out there, you know, of witches that look good. And also, if you go to these gem stores, shops, of course, you can get your, you know, your stones or whatever you need. But them chicks out in there, what do you think they into, man?
Witchcraft.
Most of them are into witchcraft. You know, and the demon over there,
This is a perfect
probably
example.
be in it as well. Or you know, if you walk around like that, you must have demons on you, man. For real, man. But Matthew 24.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Yeah, man. That's the effect of you know, iniquity taking over, man. Because iniquity is sin upon sin. Love thy neighbor. That's one of the laws. If you don't do that, you don't treat your neighbor the way you want to be treated. Yahweh Shai has taught us to love Yahweh with all our hearts and to love our neighbor and to treat our neighbor the way we want to be treated. Upon these two things hangeth the whole law. You know, the other one that is from, you know, you have the book of if you read Luke, certain, you know, they have certain perspectives, but it comes down to the same thing. Because if you love your neighbor, you're not going to commit adultery. You know, you're not going to sleep with the man's wife. That's adultery. You're not going to be stealing from him. You know, you're not going to do all types of. You're not going to be fighting with him or wanting to murder him. You know, thou shalt not murder. But that's going to happen because, oh yeah, 2nd Ezra 15, you can still go into that because for the lack of bread. Because that is also coming, you know? There's a lot of stuff coming, man. Oh, you're already there, by the way. Salakia, man. You can get 2nd Ezra 16, verse... you can read 2nd Ezra 15, verse... Salakia. That is, of course, yeah, 15 and
16.
no. Read from 17 till 19. Can you get
Sorry.
this one?
Gaat goed?
Yeah.
Ja, dit gaat goed.
Hoe is het dan?
Ja, hé,
Ja?
Orfeo.
Geef me je tas aan.
Je bent de goede routing, hè?
Winkel, geef me
Je
die tas,
kent hem, hè?
alsjeblieft.
Je weet wie het is, hè?
Wie?
Je weet wie het is, hè?
Wie wat is?
Je weet wie Jezus is, toch? Het was
Nee.
geen blanke man, hè?
Yahweh
Dat is
Shai.
wat we hier teachen.
Het was geen blanke man, hè?
Hey, meneer.
Het was geen blanke man, hè?
Meneer,
Je weet wie het is, hè? Orfeo. Ik ken je vanaf kleins af, hè?
Witte man.
Het was geen witte man ook, hè?
Hey, meneer.
Het was een man zoals ons, hè?
Hey, hello.
Okay.
Hello. This man, this is... Huh? Yeah, but still, that's what you have. That's the spirit of also you're not being able to, you know, a prophet is not known. Not respected. Yeah. But in his own.
We zijn allemaal chippy, man. Hij en zijn brothers, man. Duncan, Marlon, allemaal gek.
You see, not only your beard, also your heart. Oh yeah, they don't know shit, man. Because if it, or else they would be teaching, man, and have a full beard on the face. It's not only the beard, but the beard is a hell of a token to have on your face, man. You know, yeah, man. You represent, you know, being, following Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. The Lord didn't come with a goatee or with, you know, full beard, man.
Maar hij is chippy,
The
man.
head is the head of his head, and also, you know, in his face. But Read the. You can get the second Esdras. Yeah, you get the second Esdras. I'm not gonna waste no time, man.
I have it here. Man.
Second Esdras 15, start at 19.
Gone. This is 2nd Esther, chapter 15, verse 19. A man shall have no pity on his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Yeah, man. So this, you know, the love of many shall wax cold, man. When the iniquity is gonna be abounding, people are gonna go into survival mode because when famine hits, certain mindset, hey, you gotta get some money, you gotta get this, I gotta get that. So people are gonna be in the mindset of surviving. It's either him or me. It ain't gonna be me. That's basically the point, man. Can you start up at 17?
Gone. This is 2nd Esther, chapter 15, verse 17. A man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
You see, so this is something that is coming, man, because Esau's gonna move in. Plus, people are gonna jump in people's houses, man. Can you go to 2nd Esther 16 and 31?
Ask Chippy, man. Ask Chippy.
Don't pay him no fucking attention, man. Where your attention? You knocked over the camera. Come on, man.
This
Just
is
focus,
2nd
man.
Esther, chapter 16, verse
Just
31.
just like the apostle Aronoff says, man. Of course, you can talk about certain things, but you just don't stay up on the bullshit, man. It's just one demon comes, everyone is totally messed up. Fuck him, man. Read.
This is 2nd Esther, chapter 16, verse 31. Even so, in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword.
You see, so people gonna kick in the door and come with, hey, do you have this? Do you have that? The Emerald TV. If not, now already they're practicing like, oh, you can't not properly social distance or whatever. If you have the C19, what did they do in Australia or in New Zealand and all that? They were heavy with, then you're gonna go into these camps. This is just a beta test, man. This is a test run, man. For when the people, they already on lists. We already on those lists, man. These people need to be put to death. That's what they think. But hey, try your best, man. It's not gonna be enough. So can you read it again?
Gone. This is 2nd Esther, chapter 16, verse 31. Even so, in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword.
Go for Amos book, Judith 7, 14. So people are gonna search the house with the sword, man. Read on.
Gone. And the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns,
Yeah, Counselor, yeah.
because no man shall travel their troops.
Yeah, man. So, because if you see that you always have like certain paths when you were young, you had certain paths on grass and certain routes that you took, like them sneak routes. You always see like brown path because people trampled the grass, and so it became like a sort of undercover pavement, a route. And you see the bushes, people. You see things are opening up. People doing that because they go through that. So now that's not going to happen if there are not enough people to travel there through, man. It's going to be just like in what was that I Am Legend. The concrete going to have all types of vegetation coming through it because even the roots of the trees, you see every certain amount of years. Esau goes through these neighborhoods and he breaks open the road and then redoes everything. Why? Because the roots are so strong. They're breaking up the road, man. Especially where we grew up at the school with the basketball court. You had certain things you knew like it's just like a speed bump, man. That's how strong the root of a tree can be, man. And if you don't take care of it, it's gonna. The Most High, even when he's so-called just, he's always doing something, but if he just take a look at the earth, look at it, not touch it, it's going to bring life. That's the Most High. That's Yahweh Basham Yahushai. This devil is the total opposite, bringing death everywhere, man. Even if the Most High would, if the Most High would have everyone doing nothing, still life would be springing forth. Because vegetation will grow, man. Rain will come, fruit will still come. Only the thing now is, will it be blood? Can you read?
Kan. Verse 33. The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. A woman.
Salakia, yeah, you can go on.
Kan. Verse 33 through verse 33. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. A woman shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughter shall mourn, having no helpers.
Yeah, man. Do you have the Judith 7 and 14?
It's the book of Judith, chapter 7, verse 14. So they and their wives and their children shall be consumed with famine, and before the sword come against them, they shall be overthrown in the streets where they dwell.
Yeah, man. That's what's coming, man. Famine. The ones that coming with swords pulling up, you're gonna be messed up, man. That day, if you don't have Yahweh Basham Yahushai, man. But still, some of us will be cast into prison. Some have to fulfill that lot. And even, I forgot who it was. If it was the elder Manat Zakba or another elder that said, like, hey, some that come back, you know, because you can't put your hand to the plow and then look back. Go, just go stop working and then come back in. Maybe then you fulfill the lot of, you know, needing to, you know, perish in this truth in the name of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. That might be, but the Most High has mercy upon whom He has mercy. You know, because you know it is what it is. Some have to die in the name of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, and then you go out. You know, what did they do to the Lord? They crucified Him, man. What did they do to the apostles, man? You know, they murdered all they murdered the prophets, and they were, why? Because they were teaching the truth. That's how wicked this world is, man. This generation is even worse. So what do you expect? Of course they're gonna come for us, man. If they were murdering the prophets back then, how much more now? If this generation, if iniquity shall even abound even more, it's gonna be worse, man. Read. No. Can you go back to 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 70?
Kan. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 70.
Can you get Revelation 12 or Revelation 12?
For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Yeah, man. So they're gonna come for us. We are the number one target because we are the biggest threat unto them. While we're just reading the Bible, and that's the funny part. You have so-called terrorists out there. Why are they not on the number one list? We are the number one, man. Because we are breaking their bullshit, their strongholds. We're breaking their lies. We're bringing the truth out, man. And they can't handle that, man. They can't handle the truth, man. So, just 71.
Kan. They shall be like Salakia. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Yeah, man. See, those that fear the Lord, they are the number one target. Can you get Revelation 12, verse 12 to 15?
Now, this is the book of Revelations, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. And
yeah, man. So these devils know that they have but a short time. So they come in with their plan, man, to get rid of, they want to get rid of 6.5 billion people, man. So, according to the Georgia Guidestones,
And when the dragon saw that he was cast unto the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man-child.
Yeah, man. So back in the days, it goes against these Edomites, these Romans went against who? Against Yahweh Shai, man. So they're gonna also come in this time against the ones that follow after Yahweh Shai, man. Because we come in the same spirit, okay?
And to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might flee into the wilderness, into her place where she is nourished for a time.
Yeah, man, that was we fled into the mountains, like in Luke 21, from if you read from around verse 19 on down to like 22, you know, the 70 AD, they came for us, man. We fled into the west coast of Africa, you know, and there later on we went into captivity. But yeah,
And times and half a time from the face of the serpent.
yeah, man. Now you know we're in Babylon, you know, and the serpent goes into Esau, man. You know, Khan.
And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman, that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood.
Yeah, man. So you know, Israel is likened to a delicate woman, man. Can you get Jeremiah 6 and 2? So, if you see, can you read this again?
And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman, that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood.
Gone. So you see, you know, Esau is sending out his armies, man. This shit is about to go down. You know, they did it back then, you know, in the time of Vespasian, but they're gonna do it again. They're gonna do it again, man, with these damn soldiers, man. Boots on the ground. They have martial law. That is wartime or warlike wartime rules, man. Wow, that was all strangled up. Speaking in tongues. You know, man. People in the comment box. No, man, we don't do that shit. Speaking in tongues is different languages, man. And that's also how they go off, man. If you need to always have an interpreter so that the church can be edified, or else you only know, the Most High only knows what you're speaking about, or what kind of folly you're doing. Because that's folly in the church. Like, this makes no damn sense, man.
Psalms?
Yeah, 58 and 6.
Khan, this is Psalms chapter 58, verse 6. Break the teeth, O Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, in the mouth. Break out the great teeth out the young lions, O Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai.
Yeah, man. So these devils, I thought, let me see, 58 and 6. These people coming with their armies, with their weaponry. I wanted to go into the floor. Can you return to?
And also the precept for you.
Yeah, read.
This is the book of John, chapter 15, verse 18. If the world hates you, you know that that it hated me before it hated you.
Yeah, man. So, you know, if the world, they already hated Yahweh Shai, man, before they hated us, man. You know? Go on, read on.
Khan. If ye were of the world would love his own, but because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you.
Yeah, man, because we are not walking in the ways of this world, man. That's why we are being hated. Your own mother, father, your family members looking at you funny, or you're always about the Bible. Well, I thought you have a Bible right there on your counter. So what's that about? That shows you that doesn't say shit if you have a Bible in your house, if you're not applying these scriptures in your life according to the truth, man. Because the Most High is seeking those who are worshiping Him in spirit and in truth, man. Because the Most High is not about confusion, not about serving Him in leasing, in lies and falsehood. That's what the churches teach you. Did that bring any good? No, man. People are still stuck in that cesspool of demons, man. Losing all their money. Watching the pastor going from, basically from CNA, to fucking the bespoke London type of style suits, man. Sharkskin suits, or suits of 3,000 euros or 2,000 something euros. But you still getting, your clothes are getting worn down or more worn down because you don't have money for new ones, man. For new sets or whatever. Because they taking your money. Now you have problems with the bill collectors, man. That's what our people be doing, man. Yeah, but this is
Yeah,
really
yeah,
true,
there
man.
was a video.
I've seen, yeah,
Yeah,
I was thinking about it, man.
thank God,
I was
this is
thinking
big.
about it because there's many people that also drop comments that, yeah, that my mom did the same thing, and when she was sick, seriously terminally ill, you know, people had different accounts where their parents were very ill, and the church just turned their back to them, man. And when you expose them, then you see them fangs coming out, man. You know. But back in Revelation,
12 again.
yeah,
This is the book of Revelation 12, verse 16. And the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth.
come.
And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her.
Yeah. Come. Yeah.
And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of Yahweh and have the testimony of Yahweh Shai.
Come. So, Salah, can you get the Psalms 58 and 7 again? 58 and 6, Salah.
Okay. This is Psalms chapter 58, verse 6. Break their teeth, O Yahweh, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Yeah, man. And this goes into you know, their armies, like I said, the armies, their weaponry. You know, the teeth, and the teeth is the strength, man. If someone will bite you, you know, with something, you have to have teeth, man. Because back in the days, even with if you have children and they want to bite you, you be like, ah. But when they have teeth, they be like, hey, shit. You know, even with a little child, let's let alone if you're facing a lion. And in this sense, like like the roaring 20s, and the scriptures describe these devils as lions as well. You know, same thing with the scriptures. You know, the devil is a roaring lion seeking whom he may devour. A lion is a very ferocious animal when he's angry, man. It will not back down for no one, as the scriptures say. You know, it's the strongest among beasts. So in this case, they are just like lions seeking whom they can devour, man, through their armies. And that's how they come in like a flood. Because if you have a lot of people, it looks like that, man. You even have people in the stadiums doing the wave, you know. So, but destruction is coming, man. Nuclear missiles are coming. Can you go into the Revelation 2, verse 10? I have a few things
This is
here,
this is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Yeah, man. So be thou faithful unto death, man. You will get that everlasting life, man. You will be in the kingdom, man. If you keep the faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua unto death, man. Strive for the Lord, for the truth unto death, man. And the Lord shall fight for you. And if you come into this situation, keep your integrity, man. You know, take a look at Daniel. Take a look at the woman with her sons. You know, take a look at Eleazar. If we can, if you read in the book of the Maccabees, man, there's a lot of good examples out there, man. Yeah, man. That's right, man. The book of Daniel is one powerful book, man. Same thing with the Maccabees. It shows you valor, you know, bravery. You know, it shows you integrity. You know. Take a look. Of course, you know, the Lord is automatically number one to look to. But other than the Lord, you know, the examples that we have, you know, things that are written for time are written for our learning, man. It's very important, man. So, basically, yeah, man, basically with that, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash.
Ba'ashem Kakadash.
Double honor unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and rule well and the is truth. And salutation to the sincere Achim out there, to the few sincere sisters also out there. Shalom.
Shalom.